right to remain silent. I look like him. I look like my father.
First strike was possession with intent. They found the product in the money that I spent on nothing meaningful, nothing real. Just a temporary in the way it made me feel alive or close to it, or numb enough to not care about the damage in the rough edges of the life I was living. The courts were harsh, they weren't forgiving. Gave me probation, gave me a warning. Said, preacher's kid, you best be mourning the life you had, the path you're on. I nodded yes, but the moment I was gone, I went right back
to the kitchen.
3 strikes, 3 chances gone. 3 strikes. The holy wrong turned criminal, turned statistic. 3 strikes. The golden ballistic missile launched at his own life. 3 strikes. The end of the strife between good and bad, the choice is made. 3 strikes. The final grade on the report card of the damned. 3 strikes. The golden boy's crammed into a cell, into a cage. 3 strikes.
The final page.
Second strike was a year later. Same charge, but the quantity was bigger. The amount was large enough to make the judge look hard at me. At the preacher's kid who refused to be what he was supposed to, what they needed. The probation officer pleaded for leniency, for another chance. But the psycho had me in its trance. I was using and selling and spinning, out of control, out of winning. Any kind of battle with the darkness that had me, that controlled me, that harnessed my will to its own evil end. 3 strikes, 3 chances gone. 3 strikes. The holy wrong turned criminal, turned statistic. 3 strikes. The golden ballistic.
The third strike came fast, like a prophecy, fulfilled, like my father looking back at me. In the mugshot, in the book and photo, I saw his face in my own. I know that I had become the very thing that made me bleed, that made me sing the blues, that made me bruise. I was my father's son, I had no excuse. The cycle was complete, the circle closed. The golden boy had fully decomposed into something that would make the saints cry. 3 strikes, the cycle complete. The father and the son meet in the photograph of the booking cell. 3 strikes, the final hell of recognition of the truth. That I became the brute that raised me, that made me fear. 3 strikes, the end is here. Not of life, but of the lie. That I was different, that I could fly above the fate that was my birth. 3 strikes. The inherited curse. I look like him. I became him. In the worst way.